so far to harbor life. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand.
Today, let's take a look at a thing that isn't real, but doesn't require you to believe millions of people are lying to you to think it is real. This one just requires you to get a little spooked out. I'm talking, of course, about ghost videos.
Ghost! 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 Period, question mark.
When I was 12 or 13, I had an encounter at my grandma's house that, at the time, I believed to be a ghost. I simply saw a shape out of the corner of my eye, and when I looked back, it was gone. I told my grandmother, and she said that in that case, my friend, who was currently in the bathroom treating a nosebleed, was about to recover. Seconds later, he emerged from the bathroom, letting us know his nose had stopped bleeding. Over the years, I've come to realize that what I saw was probably a trick of the light, or something in my eye, or nothing at all, and my grandmother's prediction was nothing more than a lucky coincidence. Since then, I've been fascinated by the paranormal, and not because I believe in ghosts. I don't really, but simply because I like feeling spooked. As I became more aware of filmmaking tricks and how to deceive an audience, I began to pick up on the little clues that told me most paranormal videos were outright faked, and those that weren't were simply misunderstanding a natural phenomenon. So, today I'd like to run through a video that is a collection of purported ghost sightings and explain why most of them are most likely not real. Maybe I can teach a thing or two about sleight of hand and how it can be used to very convincing effect. The video we're doing is called Scary Comp V23. Very creative, I know, but I chose it because it was uploaded recently, and thus, I can see whether or not ghost sighting videos have improved in quality lately. Let's begin. Shut your lights off, get some popcorn, and prepare to be spooked.
The person behind the camera states that he's alone and heard footsteps going down the stairs. This is what he caught on camera.
Middle of the day, I'm the only person in the house, and just heard some footsteps going up and down the stairs. I've checked all the rooms. There is nobody in. It's been doing it for about 10 minutes. There it is again. Okay. Get the camera this time. Nothing there though.
Now that was terrifying.
Oh my god, there's a bang at the door!
I agree, very spooky. It's well made. If the audio of the stomping is inserted after the fact, whoever did it knows how to blend tracks together seamlessly. Based on the angle we're watching from, it's entirely possible that a second person was running in place or down a short hallway to his right out of frame. This isn't conclusive, but it is very telling that he doesn't turn the camera to look much in either direction before pointing it at the stairs. Of course, someone's natural instinct isn't going to be verification of authenticity, but it is telling. I'm giving this one a #suspicious.
Carolina Giselle has been experiencing strange activity at home. Out of all the strange occurrences, this one's the creepiest.
This video is also decently made, but this is the first tell that something is amiss. Clearly the creator of the video is trying to verify the authenticity of the incident, but showing the keyhole doesn't guarantee that someone isn't out there. Here, let me paste a silhouette onto this freeze frame to show you. Not completely damning, but again, suspicious. This is also suspicious. The timing seems deliberate. The person on the other side knew to shake the knob twice, and then during the third shake, the camera woman would open the door. The loose movement of the knob when it's let go suggests someone who let go and then immediately ran. Again, not damning, but that's two suspicious factors at play here. The third damning factor, where she points her camera. She is again clearly trying to legitimize her video by pointing into the various rooms to show that nobody is there. However, the first room contains a lot more space that we're not seeing, briefly glimpsed here, and the second room is quickly brushed over without the camera going all the way to the left side wall. Both of these spots are more than enough for someone to hide in. Again, there is no smoking gun, but I am very, very #suspicious.
A group of paranormal investigators.
Stop right there. Now here's the problem. I automatically assume that every video from a paranormal investigator is fake until proven otherwise. Why? First of all, they've been caught faking things before.
If you use your energy, you may be able to cut this flashlight on. Whoa, hey!
It was quickly debunked by skeptics, who found that these ghost hunters were using a type of torch, which you have to twist to activate, completing the circuit and powering the bulb. This allowed them to place the flashlight in between on and off positions, which would result in the torch flickering between settings, turning on and off repeatedly.
Second of all, it is literally their job to find something spooky. If they don't, they have no content. Nobody has more incentive to fake a ghost sighting than these guys, which is why I'm skipping over their video entirely. You didn't miss anything. They hear a noise we can't see the source of, and then they run away from something we never saw. Convenient.
A dog is resting peacefully when this happens. You know it's serious when objects aren't the only things being thrown around.
Yeah, no dog has ever just tripped of their own accord in their entire existence. Dogs can be clumsy, dude. Yeah, they can be graceful, but just like any other species, they have their awkward and uncoordinated moments.
In Cleveland, Ohio, there's a church that's been abandoned since 2003. It was just recently that Urbix Hill, an urban explorer, visited this place and encountered something really creepy.
Encountered something really creepy indeed. It's terrible to see a nice Hammond electric organ go to waste like that. Those things can be worth serious money.
That's crazy. No, I heard a piano.
Yeah, you probably did hear a piano. In an abandoned building, filled with vermin that have been depicted crawling inside of pianos in cartoons for the last 100 years. This one I think is quote-unquote real, in that I don't think the uploader intentionally fooled anyone, but all we're seeing here is a piano with a tenant who lives rent-free, so far.
What the f***? Oh, yeah.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh my god, there's a bang at the door!
So, the chair was sitting at an awkward angle with only 2 legs on the ground. Gravity was inevitably going to bring it crashing back down. Why that specific moment, you ask? Because he was there. He was walking on loose, old floorboards and disturbing the balance of everything there, increasing the odds of something moving that wouldn't have without his presence. As for the final crashing sound, we didn't see it, so I can only say that the chair falling probably knocked something else loose, causing it to fall as well.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Urbix Hill only uploads videos of places where something weird happens. I say this because his channel mostly consists of videos that are like this, where something strange occurs. Some of you might find this a little suspicious, but you can rest assured that these few videos are pulled from thousands of others where nothing odd happens. Whether real or fake, this is still pretty scary.
Aw, he just revealed his hand. He only uploads when something happens? Then he's the one making them happen. Urban exploration videos are common on YouTube, and the joy of watching them is in seeing what happens to things that go untouched for long periods of time, not in spooky jump scares. I would know, I watch them. Check out Vagrant Holiday. I don't believe there are uneventful videos he never uploads, because he would upload them, because every other urban explorer does.
There's nothing more unsettling than thinking that someone is watching you. This next video is the epitome of that experience.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and...
Could you just turn it sideways? Could you do that? Is that so hard?
Alright, I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
Well then, that was spooky. Congratulations, you win the prize for best attempt. I checked it out frame by frame, and from what I can tell, that head does seem to actually be in the scene. It doesn't track strangely, and the eye shine and subsequent blink really add some authenticity to it. So at the very least I could say there almost definitely really was a person peeking around the corner. But is it a ghost? I see no reason to jump to this conclusion. We were seeded the idea that it's a ghost by the uploader telling us that they felt that they weren't alone. This makes us more inclined to believe something is a ghost when we see it. However, we have no indication that this isn't A, somebody the uploader knows, or B, a homeless person looking for somewhere to stay. I see no reason to say it's evidence of the paranormal. It is pretty creepy though.
Grisel Luna was conducting a paranormal investigation at a...
Skip. If you're curious, a cabinet opened and then they found a witchcraft trinket. That's it. Low effort.
This next video was submitted by Playing Games, who doesn't know the video's original source, as it was sent to him by a friend. But here's the video anyway.
Oh, this one didn't even try. Look at the way the ghost slips out of frame. That's some first day After Effects if I've ever seen it. Better yet, there's a dark shadow around the ghost, coming from wherever the image was originally cut from. And it is time for the #1 video. Get ready, everyone.
My friend Audrey told me her daughter had a friend she played with, thinking just an imaginary friend. Audrey couldn't believe how fast her daughter's room would get messy right after cleaning it. So as her daughter was in the room talking to herself, Audrey decided to take a photo. Later that night, Audrey was skimming through the photos, and this is what was in the photo.
Uh-huh. Just decided to take a photo of absolutely nothing interesting happened and hope that it would develop into something interesting? I don't believe you. The imaginary friend routine is something as old and uninspired as the original Amityville horror movies, so I don't buy that as the reason for taking the photo. Lots of kids have imaginary friends, but it generally doesn't make their parents think, I should take a photo and see if it's a ghost. So, have ghost videos gotten better over the years? Have people figured out how to correctly scare us without leaving a trace of their manipulation? Not really. Still kinda sucks. Some sure are spooky, but none of them display anything remotely concrete. As per usual.
Oh my god, there's a bang at the door!
If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. If you want to support me further, consider becoming a member or a patron, or checking out my merch, or my Amazon links. Thank you, and I will see you over the curve, Space Cowboys.
In a vast cosmic arena. Our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some